A Discourse on Dependent Origination. O monks, I will describe and analyze dependent origination for you. And what is dependent origination? From ignorance as a requisite condition come formations. From formations as a requisite condition comes consciousness. From consciousness as a requisite condition comes name and form. From name and form as a requisite condition come the six sense bases. From the six sense bases as a requisite condition comes contact. From contact as a requisite condition comes feeling. From feeling as a requisite condition comes craving. From craving as a requisite condition comes clinging. From clinging as a requisite condition comes becoming. From becoming as a requisite condition comes birth. From birth as a requisite condition, then aging and death, sorrow, lamentation, pain, distress, and despair come into play. Such is the origination of this entire mass of stress and suffering. Now what is aging and death? Whatever aging, decrepitude, brokenness, graying, wrinkling, decline of life force, weakening of the faculties of the various beings in this or that group of beings, that is called aging. Whatever deceasing, passing away, breaking up, disappearance, dying, death, completion of time, breakup of the aggregates, casting off of the body, interruption in the life faculty of the various beings in this or that group of beings, that is called death. And what is birth? Whatever birth, taking birth, descent, coming to be, coming forth, appearance of aggregates, and acquisition of sense bases of the various beings in this or that group of beings, that is called birth. And what is becoming? These three are becomings: sensual becoming, form becoming, and formless becoming. This is called becoming. And what is clinging? These four are clingings: sensuality clinging, view clinging, precept and practice clinging, and doctrine of self clinging. This is called clinging. And what is craving? These six are classes of craving: craving for forms, craving for sounds, craving for smells, craving for tastes, craving for tactile sensations, craving for ideas. This is called craving. And what is feeling? These six are classes of feeling: feeling born from eye contact, feeling born from ear contact, feeling born from nose contact, feeling born from tongue contact, feeling born from body contact, feeling born from cognition contact. This is called feeling. And what is contact? These six are classes of contact: eye contact, ear contact, nose contact, tongue contact, body contact, cognition contact. This is called contact. And what are the six sense bases? These six are sense bases: the eye medium, the ear medium, the nose medium, the tongue medium, the body medium, the cognition medium. These are called the six sense bases. And what is name and form? Feeling, perception, intention, contact, and attention. This is called name, the four great element, and the form dependent on the four great element. This is called form. This name and this form are called name and form. And what is consciousness? These six are classes of consciousness: eye consciousness, ear consciousness, nose consciousness, tongue consciousness, body consciousness, cognition consciousness. This is called consciousness. And what are formations? These three are formations: bodily formations, verbal formations, mental formations. These are called formations. And what is ignorance? Not knowing stress, not knowing the origination of stress, not knowing the cessation of stress, not knowing the way of practice leading to the cessation of stress. This is called ignorance. Now from the remainderless fading and cessation of that very ignorance comes the cessation of formations. From the cessation of formations comes the cessation of consciousness. From the cessation of consciousness comes the cessation of name and form. From the cessation of name and form comes the cessation of the six sense bases. From the cessation of the six sense bases comes the cessation of contact. From the cessation of contact comes the cessation of feeling. From the cessation of feeling comes the cessation of craving. From the cessation of craving comes the cessation of clinging. From the cessation of clinging comes the cessation of becoming. From the cessation of becoming comes the cessation of birth. From the cessation of birth, then aging and death, sorrow, lamentation, pain, distress, and despair all cease. Such is the cessation of this entire mass of stress and suffering.